January is the start of the new year. Many people are setting resolutions, including giving up alcohol for the whole month, also known as Dry January. And here to shake up some yummy recipes is Mercedes Garrett, CEO of Raise the Bar.
Hey,
hey, well, I love the name, Raise the Bar.
Thank you. That's what we try to do, you know, elevate it just a little bit.
Elevate it just a little bit.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I'm hearing more and more about this Dry January. If somebody wants to participate, what would be the best way to do it?
With me, of course.
With you, of course.
Of course. But Dry January, I mean, I feel like it has a really hard set, like no alcohol, cut everything out. It's really just about focusing on having more self-conscious drinks, you know. Even if you are having alcohol in January, you can do it at a minimal level.
Yeah.
But mocktails are all the rage right now.
Mocktails.
Yes.
I like
yes.
that. Okay, well, we're going to make one.
We're going to make
We got
a
all the
mocktail.
stuff here, right?
Yes,
Okay.
awesome. So I've brought for you today an espresso martini, which was the rave in 2023.
Yeah.
But some people don't want to have coffee and Kahlua and vodka first thing in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So here's another way that you can kind of wake up.
This would be a great start to the day.
It kind
actually.
of is, yeah. And then of course, if you put it in a pretty glass, no one can tell that you're not actually drinking, right?
Okay, I've got my pretty glass
Yeah,
right
so these
here.
are our coupe glasses. We're gonna take our shakers here
Okay.
and open them up.
All right.
Awesome. And take that top lid
Take
off.
the
There
top,
you go.
okay.
So we're going to start from left to right. First, you have your coffee concentrate. You can use cold brew. If you make your own espresso, I just like to take a couple whiffs, you know, to wake myself up.
That'll
Just
wake
get it
you
going
up.
in the day.
That's
You know,
great.
got to get it
That's
going.
good stuff. Well, any brand will work, or
Any brand. I do brew my own espresso from home,
Oh, you
but
do?
La
Okay.
Cafetera is a local-owned coffee shop that I utilize, and they make really good Colombian and Latin coffee as well. their
Okay,
own
yeah.
brews.
No,
So-
this one smells really good.
Yes, so we'll take that and we'll toss
Okay.
that right on in. That is
Okay.
4 ounces of your coffee concentrate.
4 ounces.
Yes. Now we're gonna use.
I guess you could do
hazelnut.
5 if you feel like
You
really
could
getting a little.
really, it's all up to you. I
Yeah.
like to use sugar-free syrup, so it's not too sweet and then heavy on the coffee. But
Right.
I don't know how heavy you like your coffee, so I just brought 4 ounces for you today.
I don't know if there's coffee heavy enough.
Right.
Right.
Being up this early making
You're
drinks,
right,
yeah,
exactly.
I get you.
Okay, so and what is
Yeah.
this?
So this is going to be our hazelnut syrup.
Okay.
Yes. So you take your hazelnut. This is a simple syrup as well.
Well, so
but-
far it's just like the coffee I drink in the morning, you know,
Pretty
almost, you know,
much,
coffee, a
yeah.
little hazelnut.
Yes, and then lastly, you're going to take your vanilla simple syrup. So you have hazelnut, your coffee, and your
Syrup.
syrup. Yeah, your
Okay.
vanilla. So that's what's going to add a little bit of your sweetness
What
in
would
there.
happen if you didn't use syrup?
If you didn't want to use syrup,
It
you would
just
have a
would-
really strong coffee cocktail or mocktail, I guess.
It just wouldn't be as sweet, I guess.
As sweet, yeah. This coffee brew is really strong in my opinion. So adding a little bit of the sweetness is right up my alley.
So trust you.
I
Put some-
would say so, but you know,
Right.
every time we make our drinks together, Paul, you do such a great job. So I trust you in this point too.
Well, that's where you're going wrong right there. Don't trust me.
Listen to the expert.
Okay. Yeah. So right
Okay.
here.
Yeah. So make sure you have that topper on because you do have a strainer, and we're
Oh,
gonna.
'cause that's right, because we're going to shake it.
Yeah, and we're doing a dry shake, meaning we're not shaking this with any ice.
Okay.
And you know, you got to give them a good, good little
Maybe
shake, a little, you know,
Right.
get
Do a little behind
shake
the back.
your
Yeah,
booty,
right.
shake it.
Now you got me going.
You got it
I
going.
like-
It's the morning. We're making a good drink.
Yes, exactly.
So once you feel like you have a good drink in there, the warmness from your hand kind of should make it into a little froth.
I feel
and
it getting a
we're
lot
gonna strain
colder.
it. Yeah, we're gonna strain it right into our glass when we're ready.
Now somebody would want a mocktail like this, you know, no alcohol. And I like this one because this kind of wake you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
first start of the day, if you still want to have a drink, or even at the end of the night when you're hanging with your friends, you know, and you guys want that coffee drink at the end of, you know, your meal or dessert, it's really good to make
So just
something like this.
Pour it right on in.
Yeah, so just strain it right on into your glass there.
Very nice.
Awesome, and then
look at
yeah,
that, it's
get
a
some of
little
that
froth.
froth out. Yes, sir.
You know, it almost looks like Guinness a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta get creative.
You know what? I just gave you an idea. Maybe like
Maybe
a faux, a faux
do
Guinness.
a Guinness in there
right?
too.
Yep.
Now you do have 2 options. If you're going dairy option, you can use your heavy whipping cream. I like to dash a little bit of cinnamon, and we're
Okay.
gonna froth that. So
So
you
how do
can
we do
use
it?
The same shaker.
Okay.
And we only need one because we're gonna share
Now,
the froth.
Mercedes, what kind of events would be good? You know, to have mocktails and.
Mocktails are really good at baby showers. You can do them at, you know, gender reveals or other small events where you're not really wanting to serve alcohol.
Right.
Using things like sparkling cider, Topo Chico, non-alcoholic or zero-proof spirits, which are all the rave right now. They are new things in town. You can find them at your local grocery or Specs. That's one way that you can kind of make any drink into a mocktail.
So you've got all kinds of ways to raise the bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You don't absolutely have to do it with the with alcohol. You can always do it without. So then you want to take your dashes of cinnamon too.
And add it here, not there?
You're gonna add it right in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna do just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Well, that was just a little.
Yeah.
But cinnamon goes a long
You
way.
want a little more?
No,
Or-
no, no,
okay,
no, no.
I like cinnamon. I literally have to make my pancakes at the end for my family because I'm the only one that likes cinnamon in my pancakes. So
okay.
you're gonna put this all the way down in there, press this red button, and it's gonna froth
Oh, me?
that up
I'm
for
gonna
you,
do
okay?
it?
Yeah, you're gonna do
Okay.
it. You're gonna do
Watch
it.
out.
Yeah, and make sure you push it all the way in there so it doesn't spill, okay?
Ah, yeah.
Yes, and it's gonna make, yeah, get it
Oh.
all the way in there. All the way down, yeah, all the way down so you don't get any splashback, unless you're into that kind of party. Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so we're gonna pour it on here.
Yeah, you can put a little bit of your cinnamon cold foam right on
And
top.
while I'm doing that, how can folks find out more?
So
oh,
pretty.
first of all, you get a special offer
So
for us,
pretty.
right?
Yes, I'm going to be making some non-alcoholic mixers to make things easy for the city of San Antonio, my beloved city. The style here, this is why we love making drinks with Paul, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
all online, you can be able to purchase my 3 mixers that I'll be offering. They'll be available starting this weekend to the end of January. They're 50% off. And all you have to do is add your spirit if you really do want to have the alcohol, but it's really good without
Okay.
too.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love the drink.
Don't
I'm gonna
forget
take a little
to top
taste.
off your coffee beans. It's not an
Oh.
espresso martini without your coffee beans. There you go.
There we go. Look at that. That is
Yes, sir.
awesome. I love that.
Ooh, it looks so good. And look at the layering too. Wow.
Okay.
You did really good there.
Fantastic. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Of course,
All
no
right.
problem.
Great Day SA. We'll be right back.